think I'm lighting fires. There we go. Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Ben from ShouldIGetIt.com. This is the Jaguar F-Type SVR, and I am having a blast. In this video, I want to give you my first impressions of this back road drive. I have driven the F-Type R Coupe. You've probably seen that video on my channel, and hopefully you can hear me. But here I am in Monterey on Laurel Grade, and this is the SVR 200 plus miles per hour that it's capable of. Not that I would ever get near it, but this thing is a monster through the canyons. And the one thing I'm hoping that really transfers to you guys is the levels of fun with this thing, its handling capabilities, and my God, that exhaust, it just roars to life. It sounds so good. Now, in terms of comfort, because I always gotta talk about comfort, this is not the most comfortable daily. It is very good at being a GT. You can cruise in this, but even in the regular setting mode, when you turn it off from dynamic, it is bumpy. You can probably see the steering wheel bumping around. It's a very stiff suspension setup. The seats are not bad. They're nicely quilted. They have this SVR logo on the top. It's all over the car. It's on the rear. It's on the center of the dash right here. It's not the most comfortable daily cruiser, but you could definitely commute to work in this. This is a nice, 30-minute to an hour-long drive car. Bumper-to-bumper traffic, your back probably won't hurt too bad because the bolstering's not too tight, but it is air adjustable, so you can hit the button right here. And just like I said in my F-Type R Coupe video, I think the convertible is the way to go. In the trunk, I can fit probably 2 of my camera bags, so 2 carry-ons. You can't fit a big suitcase in there with the top down. But the sound is just so much better when you have no roof. And so right now I'm in regular mode, the exhaust is turned off, and so I'm gonna put my foot down, and that's what it sounds like with the exhaust button pressed off. Now I'm gonna hit the button, it lights up orange, and I'll get a little bit of space here, and I'll let you listen. Even at low revs, it just pops. So put your foot down. Insanity, freaking ludicrous, this car. Red line is right around 6,500 RPM. And you could, I can't even talk. All I want to do is put my foot down and listen to this thing. And this is the same thing that happened in the F-Type R, but the SVR is just even lighter. It's got more power. I have no idea how much power this makes. I think it's around 600. Honestly, I just saw the keys present themselves, and the exhaust just sounds so ridiculous. So what else can I talk about? If you want more of the creature comforts and the trunk space and that stuff, watch my other video, because I don't have that much time with the SVR today, unfortunately. But in terms of steering, it is a very nicely weighted steering. It's not ultra heavy, and you can get the rear end out a little bit, even though it is all-wheel drive. The steering wheel is actually a lot bigger than I would expect for this car. I think maybe an inch less in diameter would be good. It's kind of a square setup, the way it looks on the sides. It's got a heated steering wheel, which is super nice for the convertible. Heated seats, heated, just heated air and AC. So right now it's probably, let me see, it's 63 degrees. I have the top down. I have this really short haircut I got yesterday, and it's definitely not too cold. I do have the heated seat on low, and it's really good. So this is a great daily cruiser that's, fairly comfortable and also bonkers when it comes to power. So right here, I will drop a couple of gears, put it into sport. So this is sport, second gear. And it just broke traction. I have traction control on, and the light came on, and it broke in second. Oh my God, ludicrous, ludicrous. I'm gonna turn around here, and we're gonna see what this thing is capable of. All right, we've turned around, we're going fairly slow, sport mode, foot down. This thing is so silly, so silly. Just gripping through the corners like nobody's business. And then you come up on traffic, my God. This is, I gotta compare it to the Miata, and I know someone's gonna comment on this, but imagine if the Miata was like 2,000 horsepower. That's like the sensation that this gives. Okay, not 2,000, but like 500, 400 horsepower, let's be more real. This thing is just ridiculous, and it grips forever, and you just plant your foot more and more and more, and it grips more and more and more. And you know, you can get the rear to swing a little bit loose. It's very responsive, very predictable. I do have all the traction control and stuff on. I'm not going to take it off in this ridiculous of a car, you know, being so early into driving it. But this is just so fun. And the exhaust is actually, I could see it causing headaches for both people around and the driver and passenger in here because it is so ridiculously loud. And even when you turn it off, I'm going to hit the button to turn it off here. It's still vicious. It will cut your eardrums all day long, and it's awesome, but I'm going to keep it on. So anyways, this is the Jaguar F-Type SVR convertible. Ridiculous power, ridiculous comfort for a car that can perform this well. I just drove the 2017 GTR earlier this morning. That was the first car I drove today, and I must say that this is a much more pleasant experience. It's a very different experience. This is raw yet refined, so this gives you that like, holy shit, like I can't believe this type sensation, and it gives you the sounds, which is the most important part that the 2017 and just all the Nissan GTRs are missing. So this is a sensational car. This hits all the sensations. This feels right, it sounds right, it looks right, it probably tastes delicious if you were to eat it. This is just an awesome everyday car, and it has just enough trunk space for a weekend trip, but probably not much more than 2 or 3 duffel bags in there. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're still watching, please subscribe. I will see you in the next video, whether that be a car or camera review, and I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Peace.